created a fake competitor to my struggling coffee shop. Now customers line up daily to support the local business fighting a corporate chain. I was about to lose my coffee shop after a year of barely breaking even. In desperation, I created a fictional corporate competitor threatening to take over my location. Now customers line up daily to support the local business fighting against corporate greed. 2 years ago, I quit my corporate job to open Moonbeam Coffee in a small college town Pert. My lifelong dream, I poured my life savings into renovations, premium equipment, and ethically sourced beans. The shop was beautiful, the coffee exceptional, but after a year, I was still barely covering costs. Despite glowing reviews, I averaged only 35 to 40 customers daily, Pert, nowhere near the 100 plus needed to be profitable. With 3 months of rent left in my savings, I faced the heartbreaking reality that my dream was failing. One night, after closing an especially slow day, I noticed something while scrolling through local Facebook groups. People were furiously boycotting a chain restaurant that had forced out a beloved local diner. The support for the local business was overwhelming. Pert fundraisers, protest events, daily support, local lunch meetups. That's when I had an idea that crossed every ethical line I'd ever drawn for myself. The next morning, I created a fake email account and sent a message to myself from Starbrew Corporate Development expressing excitement about taking over your location when your lease expires next month. I forwarded it to my friend at the local newspaper asking for advice. She called immediately. They can't just force you out. This is exactly what's killing small towns. Can I run a story on this? I hesitated, then said yes. The article ran the following day. 50 local Cathawaii shop fighting corporate takeover. It included quotes from my carefully crafted email and my own devastated but determined response. By noon, my normally quiet shop had a line out the door. People I'd never seen before were buying $7 lights and refusing change. We're here to support you against those corporate vultures, they said, dropping $20 tips in the jar. A local artist designed Save Moonbeam Coffee posters that appeared in shop windows throughout downtown. A regular customer created a Facebook group that gained 3,000 members in 3 days. Another organized a support local coffee event for the following weekend. That Saturday, we served over 400 customers. The next week, we averaged 200 daily. I hired 2 new baristas to handle the volume. When a reporter asked for updates on the corporate takeover situation, I carefully explained that, thanks to community support, I was negotiating from a position of strength now and hopeful about Moonbeam's future. 6 months later, business has stabilized at triple my previous customer count. I've expanded the menu, hired 4 employees, and even opened a small roastery in back. The Save Moonbeam movement has evolved into a general support local campaign benefiting all downtown businesses. No one has ever questioned the existence of Starbrew. The fictional corporation has become the perfect villain in a story everyone wants to believe. Parent, that community support can defeat corporate greed. Sometimes at night, looking at the community defender aid ride the town council presented to me, I feel overwhelming guilt. I built my success on a complete fabrication. Yet every morning when I open the shop, I see the genuine connections formed among customers who met during support local events, the local artists whose work now hangs on my walls, and the employees who have healthcare benefits from a job they love. Because some businesses succeed through honest hard work, others succeed through clever marketing that bends the truth. I know which one I am, said Ertier, and that I'll never fully deserve the community that saved me.